The nuclear question is back at the heart of the US-Iran confrontation. And this time, the focus is on one of America's most closely guarded weapons, the B-61 nuclear bomb. The controversy erupted after former U.S. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene claimed that high-level strategy meetings were discussing the possibility of using nuclear weapons against Iran. Greene said she was not speculating and warned that such a move could trigger a nuclear holocaust. But there is an important caveat. Greene has provided no evidence to substantiate the claim. There has also been no public confirmation from the White House or Pentagon that President Donald Trump has authorized or decided to authorize a nuclear strike against Iran. Still, the allegation comes at a particularly sensitive moment. The 60-day U.S.-Iran memorandum expired on August 17th, while tensions remain high over Iran's nuclear program and the future of the conflict. The United States has already used massive conventional weapons against Iranian nuclear infrastructure. During Operation Midnight Hammer last year, U.S. B-2 bombers struck sites at Isfahan, Natanz, and the deeply buried Fordo complex. The attacks inflicted severe damage, but assessments cited by India Today say Iran's nuclear capabilities were not completely eliminated. That is where the B-61 enters the debate. Unlike America's strategic nuclear weapons, which are designed primarily for large-scale deterrence, tactical nuclear weapons are intended for battlefield or specific military targets. The B-61 is a gravity-delivered thermonuclear bomb that has been part of the U.S. arsenal since 1963. Its different variants offer different capabilities. The B-61-12 is the only forward-deployed U.S. nuclear bomb and forms part of NATO's nuclear sharing arrangement. It can be carried by aircraft including the F-35 and F-16. The newer B-61-13 is designed for bomber aircraft and, according to the Pentagon, gives the U.S. president additional options against certain hard or large area targets. That flexibility is precisely what worries nuclear experts. Because once a nuclear weapon is used in a conventional conflict, the distinction between a limited strike and a much wider nuclear confrontation could become dangerously difficult to maintain. And that concern is now being echoed from inside the Pentagon. Elbridge Colby, the U.S. Undersecretary of War for Policy, has warned that the most dangerous nuclear scenario may not necessarily be a massive surprise attack. Instead, he has highlighted the possibility of a regional conflict escalating into nuclear use, followed by unpredictable retaliation and further escalation. The warning comes as Washington faces a complicated nuclear landscape involving not only Iran, but also Russia and China. For U.S. strategists, maintaining a credible nuclear deterrent remains a central priority. But the dilemma is clear. A weapon designed to strengthen deterrence can also create a dangerous perception that nuclear weapons are usable in a conventional war. Experts have warned that this could lower the nuclear threshold and encourage further escalation. For now, there is no confirmed evidence that Washington is preparing a nuclear strike on Iran. But the combination of Greene's unverified allegation, the unresolved Iranian nuclear issue, and the Pentagon's warning has brought a once unthinkable scenario back into public debate. The question is no longer simply whether the United States has nuclear options. It is whether using one in a regional conflict could stop a war or start something far more dangerous. The Pentagon has not confirmed any plan for a nuclear strike against Iran. The key concern raised by U.S. officials and nuclear experts is escalation, that even a limited nuclear exchange could rapidly produce consequences far beyond the original battlefield.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.